What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. This week's episode is actually... Wait, what the hell is up with my hair? My hair is weird. My hair is acting weird right now. I don't know why. I don't know why the hell my hair is acting weird. Anyway, this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue is for those who are a fan of the Crystal Beast like I am, because I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of the upcoming Crystal Beast structure deck, and what other possible new cards we could see in this structure deck. So we do have a brand new Rainbow Dragon fusion for the deck, which apparently I don't even know how people are gonna make the card, but this card is just stupid. But there are so many different things, so many variables that we could. There are so many different cards that we could possibly see with this structure deck. We know that we are guaranteed to get all 7 crystals: Ruby Carbuncle, Amethyst Cat, Emerald Turtle, Topaz Tiger, Amber Mammoth, Cobalt Eagle, Sapphire Pegasus, and of course Rainbow Dragon. But I'm thinking that maybe we could see something else as well. But we are also guaranteed to get a Crystal Beast token, which the artwork is basically all 7 Crystal Beasts in their crystal form, which honestly looks pretty cool. And then of course we have the Unleasher of Legends Johann and Ruby token, which apparently I think is I don't know what the reference of that one is, but the other one is Johann or I guess Jesse Anderson bonds with Crystal Beast, is the artwork from Duelist Pack Jesse from back in 2006, 2007, I want to say. But this Crystal Beast structure deck might not be as good as people think, but we don't really know what other cards are going to be in there, with the exception of all these cards that I just talked about, plus this new Rainbow Dragon fusion, which is known as Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, which is a 12-star Light Dragon fusion with 4,000 attack and 0 defense, and requires 1 Ultimate Crystal monster and 7 Crystal Beast monsters. So I'm assuming you gotta have all 7 crystals plus Rainbow Dragon to make it, which is kind of a difficult one, unless if you had had all 7 crystals in your graveyard or something like that, then maybe it might be possible. But it says must be special summoned from your action deck. During a duel, you special summon an Ultimate Crystal monster by banishing the above cards from your field or graveyard. And it actually has 2 effects. If you have 7 or more banished Crystal Beasts with different names, this card gains 7,000 attack. Yeah. 10,000 attack to the face. 10,000 to the face. Konami. Gotta love them. Second effect reads, if this card has not battled during this turn, as a quick effect, you contribute this card, shuffle as many cards on the field into the deck as possible, and if you do, special summon any number of your banished Crystal Beast monsters. So this is a nice way to easily have game on board. So if you have, you can easily do Sapphire, Cobalt, Amethyst, Topaz, Amber, which that right there, let me see about some, hang on, because I actually have the Crystal Beast deck in my box over here. Here's my Crystal Beast deck. It's actually in this deck box right here. There's a few cards that I'm missing from this deck. Actually, I'm missing the new Zenith Crystal Beast. There's a lot of cards I'm missing. So let's see, Sapphire is at 18. Topaz is at 16. Amber is at 17. Cobalt is at 14. And then Amethyst is at 12. So you're looking at we have 4 dogs in this house, and one of them manages to bark right in front of my filming. Anyway, that's 300 points shy of complete lethal, which is insane. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do the update. I'm gonna have to do the update as soon as we get the card, all the cards for it. But I can guarantee you that this card basically just helps you win games automatically, or just helps you make your board where you're able to have game on board, which is pretty insane. But I will admit this structure deck might not be as good as people think, because for one, we don't know all the new cards, all the new cards that are going to be in this set. We don't know anything. All we know is that there's a brand new Rainbow Dragon Fusion. We have a shitload of tokens, and then of course the confirmed reprints are Ruby, Amethyst, Emerald, Topaz, Amber, Cobalt, and Sapphire, and then of course Rainbow Dragon as well. I'm assuming that we might get Rainbow Over Dragon as one of the other reprints. I'm assuming that we'll probably get Crystal Bond as another one of the reprints. Rainbow Bridge as well. Definitely Crystal Release would probably be another good reprint to add to the structure deck, but we don't really know exactly. And plus, Crystal Bees never really became a meta-defining deck. Like honestly, the only crystals that became like extremely meta, like from back in the day, were cards like Ruby, Emerald, Cobalt, and Sapphire. Those were the only 4 that ever became meta, because with Ruby, once it's special summon, you can summon all the crystals that you have in your back row, which will then help you go into your Xyz plays, help you go into your Link plays, so, such as your Verde Anaconda, Tornado Dragon as well. But that was pretty much it. So the biggest con of this whole thing is just that we don't really know exactly what's in here. We for all we know, it could just be a shitload of cards that might not work out, might not work to the deck's T, if you will. But I think as a as I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted by a bunch of dogs. The biggest pro of all of this is that we could see cards that might change the meta. It is a very high possibility, but we really don't know exactly. So again, all we know is that this is it. These are all the cards that we know have been confirmed, unless if there was something else on the website that I did not realize. There's nothing. There is nothing. Yeah, but I will admit, the structure deck, I do have plans on getting it. It all depends on how good the structure deck is, because we don't, again, these are all the cards that we know. We don't know anything else so far. But I will admit, the structure deck so far it's not too promising as right now. But I'm gonna be honest. The Crystal Beast structure deck could be interesting to say the very least. But again, it all depends on what what other new cards we could get, and also too, let's not forget that the Crystal Beast archetype itself, yes, it did get a bit of support, in the form of the 2 pendulum cards, but they did nothing to the deck. I think the only real support that we ever got from them was in the Legendary Duelist set. Was I think in Legendary Duelist Season 1. Was I think Legendary Duelist the first one, I believe. So I'm not so sure what other cards we could see in there. I think honestly, I think Crystal Bond, Crystal Promise, Crystal Release, pretty much all the Crystal spell and traps could also be in there. We could even also see a reprint of Imperm. We could also see a reprint of Ash Blossom, even though it'll still be a $70 card, which makes perfect sense because obviously Ash Blossom is Ash Blossom. It's a meta-defining card. We could also see a reprint of Imperm. I know I just talked about that. Evenly Matched could also be one. I know that we're pretty much guaranteed to get Monster Reborn, but we could also get a sort of like a Monster Reborn for Crystal Beasts. Something called like maybe Crystal Reborn or something like that. Somewhere along those lines. So, honestly, I don't know. I know that this was relatively short, but if there are more cards, if there are more new cards for the structure deck, I will be talking about them on the channel. So let's just see. Let's find it. Let's just see as the weeks progress. But as far as what we can expect, the main thing that we can definitely expect is obviously words I can't speak. Is a shitload of reprints, such as Crystal Promise, such as Ancient City, Rainbow Ruins, because Rainbow Ruins was one of the big cards that helped make the Crystal Beast deck really good. Like with my deck, I'll even showcase it to you guys really quickly. What my Crystal Beast deck looks like, and if you were to compare this deck to pretty much any other Crystal Beast deck, as I go on to Nexus here on my laptop, most Crystal Beast decks don't have this, this type of build. So for my Crystal Beast deck, if you guys want to check out the profile itself, you guys can definitely check it out. But my Crystal Beast deck consists of 1 Neos, 2 Rainbow Dragon, 2 Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, or I guess the Zenith Crystal Beast as they called it, 1 Phantasme, triple Sapphire, double Amber, double Topaz, double Cobalt, double Amethyst, double Emerald, 1 Ruby, 1 Researcher, which was basically the only tuner of the whole deck, 1 Promise, triple Bond, 1 Neos Fusion, 1 Blessing, 1 Rare Value, triple Rainbow Bridge, 1 Abundance, 1 Reborn, 1 Beacon, double Crystal Tree, and double Rainbow Ruins, triple Waken the Dragon, 1 Ultimate Crystal Magic, double Conclave, and then of course the double Warning. For the main deck, the extra deck, We got the Over Dragon, the Rainbow Neos, the Dragoon, which is basically the Wake of the Dragon target. Last Warrior, which is another Wake of the Dragon target. Decisive Armor, Ascension Sky Dragon, Zeus, Cyber Infinity, Tornado Dragon, Shidori, Dweller, Decode Talker, Unicorn, Phoenix, and of course Verde Anaconda. The side deck has double Nibiru, double Ash, double Ghost Warner, double Ghost Bell, the one Duster, the one Called By, the double Cross Out, mainly because of the Phantasmate bullshit, one Judgment of Anubis, and double Strike. If you were to compare this deck to any other Crystal Beast deck out there, it's not. Those decks are nothing compared to this, because this deck can just help you win games easily. But again, I honestly don't know what other cards we could see in this deck, in this structure. But I can guarantee you that this Crystal Beast deck that this structure might just be the best or the worst. It is basically a double-edged sword because we don't really know. But that brings me to the question of the day: what kinds of cards do you guys want to see get printed in this Crystal Beast structure? Because I think for me, the one thing that I want to see is not another fusion, because I think Rainbow or Dragon works just as good as this fusion. So I would say maybe add another crystal, a new crystal, like I don't know, quartz maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know, but again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and that will do it for this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this was not what people expected, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on this on this matter. But if you guys did enjoy and you guys want to see more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And as always, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you guys want to send me and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.